Hello world, and welcome to another episode of The Birds and the Bees. I am your host, Colin Mill. I'm here with my two co-hosts. Guys, do what you do.
Yo, it's K After Death French. How y'all doing?
Hey, it's your girl Harley.
And guys, this will be the last episode of The Birds and the Bees that I will record at age 28. Because this weekend
It's
2 days.
420. 420.
on 420, it's my birthday.
Is it hey, 2 days away. 2 days. How did the clock ticking? Ding!
My last year in my 20s, guys. The last year in my 20s. After this is the 30-30s. The 30-30s.
That storm is coming.
Yeah,
But
man.
until
I'm
then-
right there
It's
with you.
coming.
I'm right there with you. I'm next month.
I got 2 more years, man.
I'm right there with you. I know the feeling. Every day I wake up like, damn it. No longer in my 20s.
But
Like-
just believe I'm gonna enjoy my dirty 30s, especially all the items I'm gonna get off of Kinky
Candy
Online.com.
online.
Reminding you guys to keep it kinky. You know, we got to shout out the sponsors. Speaking of which, we have another giveaway coming up soon. I got a whole lot of stuff from Kinky Candy that we're just gonna give away soon. I don't know when we do the giveaway, but I got plenty of toys. You know, more toys than I expected. You know, I'm kind of like embarrassed to have this stuff in my crib right now. Like, if my mama go through my things, I got some explaining to do.
A
Okay,
lot of explaining to do.
She's gonna be like, wait, why? I could get the card games and the dices, but what's with this big old chocolate dick?
What the hell is this strap?
What's with the vibrating plug? You know?
You got that?
Yes. I do have a vibrating plug.
All right, man. We got.
I got a vibrating plug.
We gotta see if that works.
It's you know, I wasn't lying about the giant chocolate dick. There's also a giant chocolate dick, and
And you can find all these items.
All these items are all from KinkyCandyOnline.com. But we're gonna have a giveaway for you guys soon because I need to get this shit out my house ASAP.
ASAP.
Okay, I don't want to be holding on to these items. But anywho, you know, I just got a haircut today, and I'm feeling really fine. She's feeling really fly right now.
Are you feeling cold?
Baby, smooth.
I'm feeling a whole lot more breeze in my head than usual. You know, my thick hair isn't coming up as much as it used to. But, you know, I just thought it was, you know, it's what cracks me up is what I think about is like how much difference a haircut could do to a person's look, to their image.
And their confidence.
I mean, definitely, I always had the confidence, but, you know, I'm not going to lie. The first time I did this look, when I was younger, when I first did the Fro Hawk, it definitely boosted my confidence, like, to 1,000,000. Like, whoo, swag daddy.
It's so
swag daddy.
smooth.
You know, so, you know, I'm feeling good right now, but, you know, when I made me thought about this when I was sitting at the barbershop, I was watching, you know, guys walk out the barber seat, I'm feeling themselves, looking in the mirror like, yeah, yeah. You see them walk out, they start trying to bag every girl they see, you know, and then, you know, what made me laugh, because there was like one guy, when he was walking down, this girl, I guess she recognized him, like they knew each other or something, and she's like, oh my God, you look so much different with your haircut, oh my God, look how nice you're. Like, you can see she was just basically getting wet instantly on the spot, like waterfalls.
That's how you supposed to do.
You know, so I was just like, man, the power of a haircut, guys, the power of a haircut. You'll be surprised.
Fresh
cut. Just a fresh cut. You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
True.
You don't know who you turning on with a fresh cut. You don't even know. You never know.
Other news.
Yeah. So, you know, we like, if you guys haven't been paying attention, we have new formats now on Kinky Candy. Oh, I say Kinky Candy on the Birds and the Bees. We have a format, and we start off the show now with a Kinky history lesson of the week. So this week,
what we got?
Since it's Easter coming up, Easter Sunday's coming up. There is some kinky history related to Easter. Now people be like, "Well, what happened with Jesus and Easter? And what's kinky about that?" Ain't nothing kinky about that at all. We ain't going there. We're going to be on the other side of that story where the Romans were.
Oh, that's across
the Romans.
Spartacus.
Yeah, the Romans was doing something while Jesus was doing whatever he was doing that day. I say that for a different podcast. You know, the Romans were getting kinky
as ever.
On Easter.
I mean, when you think about it, though, like, no, that's the Greek.
Nah, buddy, that's different.
Jesus was around for the Romans, wasn't he? Jesus was around for the Romans.
Yeah, he was around for the Romans.
So this was around Jesus' time. This is what they were doing when Jesus was going.
Well, then again, listen, human beings have been freaks since like the beginning of time.
Yeah. I'm telling you, every time when I'm walking through my job and they're playing that 1912, 1913 porn from, the old ages, and, I see, this girl, like, deep-throating this dude's dick and spitting all over it and playing with his balls. I'm like, damn, I had a girl do that to me, like,
spit on it.
a couple years ago. They've been doing that shit for years. I thought she invented that shit. I thought she invented that whole twist jerk move. Oh, man, they've been doing that shit since forever. Okay, I guess not.
Yeah.
So, Frenchie, what is the story of the Romans in their Kinky Easter?
Okay, well, one thing that they do, the lanista or the head of the household it was either the head of the household or the army men of Rome, that they will actually get female slaves basically, and paint them up like Easter eggs, let them run into the forest, and whichever warrior or personnel grabs them, they have sex with them right there on the spot. That's what I call a fantasy right there for me. But in other news, that's exactly what happened against their will, or just sexual pleasure or
sounds
fun.
like the spread of HIV to me.
Right? Hey, I got you.
No,
Just let this happen. I got you already.
Oh,
That sounds like rape. That sounds like rape.
Yo, told they were slaves at that time.
Who was slaves? Women were slaves?
Yes, it was for military men. The military men, whatever their years or whatever their job was, or special. Remember, this was a special holiday, so the head honchos would let their men hunt slave females, or at the time male, whatever, because was back in Roman time. We all heard a lot of kinky stories about that, and read kinky stories about
that's
that.
still going on now, man.
Exactly, but they paint them up. The guys chase after them. As soon as they catch them, it's fun time. You're mining for fun time. That's basically how it goes down. And then when they're done,
soldiers just rape slaves.
well, it's called catching. I don't know. I gotta find out the name of this. But yeah, that's exactly what happened. After they catch you, it's got you, mine.
So is that how they came up with the idea of like the whole like hunting for Easter eggs?
I don't know, and I'm scared to answer that question.
Explained why Jesus showed up to the Romans flipping tables and shit. Like, y'all gotta stop fucking these slaves out here.
Animals! Flip tables.
Animals.
But what should we call it? I know, this whole thing with Easter, you have to, because Easter is with the bunnies, and the bunnies like to smash everything and fuck everything. So that's their whole thing with the Easter bunny.
Well, how would you feel?
Wait, what?
Easter is about fertility and something. From what I remember, there's like some Egyptian god, and it had to do something with fertility, and that's where this whole Easter thing comes from, with the Easter egg and the bunny and all this stuff. I forgot which Egyptian god it was, but it was a Pacific.
Horus?
Nah, I don't think it was Horus. I'm not even sure. I can't remember. It's one of those deities or whatever that this whole holiday is based off of. And then, later down the line, it got, translated to a bunny in the fucking, with a basket and Easter eggs, dropping eggs everywhere. But if it's something about fertility and just, some deity. I forgot to look this up before this episode.
It sounds to me like Easter revolves around a whole bunch of sex.
Yes.
Now,
when I was a kid, all I remember is Easter. We had to go to church, and I go home and watch the Ten Commandments on ABC. That's all I remember as a kid.
Wow.
About Easter, and then I got baptized.
I mean, at least when I was doing Easter, I at least had the Easter egg hunts. I actually did that.
I've never experienced that.
I don't think I ever did the egg hunt.
I remember the egg hunt, and I remember painting the eggs.
Never even painted the
Wait,
eggs.
hold on now. Wait. Easter's about when Jesus, what do you call it?
Rose from the dead.
Right, he died and came back 3 days later, right?
Mm-hmm.
So why did ABC always play the Ten Commandments? That's a whole different story. That's a whole different story.
The Ten Commandments? You mean the Stations of the Cross?
No, ABC, Channel 7, Channel 7 in New York, will always play the Ten Commandments on Easter.
But the Ten Commandments those are rules.
Yeah, but what they got? Why didn't they ever do the story? Because I'm sure there's a movie about Jesus dying and coming back in 3 days.
That doesn't make sense, because I know when I was going to church, because I went to Catholic school, right? What we had to do, it was always for Good Friday, we go to church and they do the Stations of the Cross,
right?
And you stand there for like an hour and a half and just like go through each and every single like station, which is like 12 if I believe.
Right.
It's like 12 or whatever. But you have to like, it was annoying. You have to kneel every 3.5 seconds, come back up, stand up. I was like, listen, I ain't got time for all
I wanted was to eat the bread and drink the wine. I was like, when can we get to that
right.
point?
I was like,
what is every kid? What is that red thing? You're not supposed to have that, but I got a cookie.
All we wanted as a kid. All we wanted shit in that church. I want some of that. All the adults get some. I want some.
Right?
Look up what's up with the fertility in Easter, because I know I read that from somewhere. There's something about sex and fertility and an Egyptian deity. I remember that from somewhere, and I'm having a hard time remembering.
So you have me,
but sure. I never understood why, how they was able to tie Jesus into this whole dirt. Jesus rise and died and came back in the day. Like, you know what I mean? Like
well, I mean,
just say shit happens.
It happened when it happened. You understand? It's just I don't understand why, how the whole bunny came about.
Right, that's what I'm confused about. When did we go from Jesus Christ to the Easter bunny?
I mean, Christmas makes sense. It's
no,
birthday,
because we went from Jesus' birthday to Santa Claus.
That's true.
Santa Claus ain't born.
But technically, Santa Claus is supposed to be in the Bible. To my knowledge, I could be wrong, but I'm going to put this out there. To my knowledge, Santa Claus is Saint Nick, who was one of the saints, and he was going to like children's homes, and like leaving gifts at their windows, and they started calling him Santa Claus. So that's how the whole Santa Claus came around.
What Krampus?
Well, yeah, I heard that
the demon just ran up in your crib and take your kids because they were acting bad.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa, wait, what? I never heard that story.
You never heard? Yeah, instead of leaving cold, this demon would just straight up take you.
No.
Oh shit, we're straying away.
That's Krampus.
True, well, we're straying away. But
that's Krampus, yeah.
Okay. Let me see.
No, that's a whole.
That's a whole different type of shit. But back to let's go back to the room.
See, I have a child. I would tell my child, you better behave. Krampus is gonna come after you, little girl.
There's movies about Krampus out about it right now.
Yeah, there's a couple. But quick question.
What's up?
Let's I want to go back to the topic at hand, which was back in the Roman time.
Yeah.
What if you was a soldier?
I wasn't no slave.
Oh God! I'm just saying. Back then, you was a soldier. Your man gave you your master said, "Yo, the person that's ahead of you." Because I can't remember if it was
it's sergeant.
Yeah, like I don't know. I can't remember the name of the sergeant because remember he's a soldier in the army, a hedge soldier. So he says, "You see those eggs? Try to grab it, and you gotta do whatever you want with it." And this is their time. This is their law. You wouldn't do it?
I'm sure they'd be like, you know how to make a movie?
Oh my God.
When I figure out how to make a movie in this era, there's no cameras or nothing yet, so I need help to figure this out. I need someone to say it right here. Stay right there. We're trying to figure out how to get your image, okay?
Bro, but you don't understand. These guys was out doing the war for months at a time. Your hormones...
I'm sure I had a bitch already.
Yes.
I'm sure I got a girl already.
Oh my God.
Basically...
I'm out here raise your slave for what?
Listen.
For what?
There's females everywhere.
Right?
I'm pretty sure these niggas was out there fucking.
Right?
Really?
Like, I'm sure already. I would probably hit something before I got there. And I'm gonna change the slave.
Even if they didn't do it like...
And plus, me and my OCD. That mean this slave probably got hit by a whole lot of dudes already. A lot of dudes got smashed. And like, nah, girl, we can chill. We can talk. I know you're going through it already. You must be sore. It's okay. We can talk. We can chill. Don't worry. Don't worry about all that. Happy Easter. Did you hear about that? Jesus Christ rose from the dead? I know, right? That's crazy, right? I heard he in town. I want to go see that. I might want to go see that.
Wow. But next segue. Wow. So I already know what you would have done. What would you do? Harley? Yeah.
If I was in the army?
Yeah. And they say, yo, grab whatever you want.
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, if that's what, stop. That doesn't help the situation.
This is your situation.
If that's what's going on right then and there at that time, chances are I'm probably gonna do it because that's what my dumb ass is like. That's the norm. That's the norm, basically. That's what I'm saying.
I'm grabbing 2 at a time.
Like, yeah, I know.
I grabbed 2 eggs. Like, where you go?
I know.
Okay, so I looked it up. So Easter, it was at one point spelled Ishtar, Ishtar, but it's still pronounced Easter. And Easter was originally the celebration of Ishtar, the Assyrian and Babylonian goddess of fertility and sex. Her symbols, like the eggs and the bunny, were and still are fertility and sex symbols, or what do call it? That's what I don't know. I didn't think that had anything to do with the resurrection. But after Constantine decided to Christianize the empire, Easter was changed to represent Jesus. But at its roots, Easter is about celebrating fertility and sex.
Well, what do y'all think about that, America? Please, all y'all kinky people, let us know.
Now, bunnies are celebrated because of their incredible reproductive rates, eggs are a symbol of birth, renewal, fertility. I don't really see images. Oh, you do see pictures of little chicks, like the chick marshmallows.
Yeah.
Those are represented, they're born from the egg. That symbolize the victory of life in the spring over winter. I see images of lilies. Lilies are associated with sexuality, eroticism, fertility, birth, and motherhood.
The flowers are blooming.
But, that's the story of Ishtar. And that's basically what the real tradition of Easter is. And I remember it was something like that. I was like, I know there was something else besides Jesus coming back. Like, that's a story I remember growing up. But I was like, there was a whole other story I remember as I got older.
That's how they program you. But
it's about the pagan goddess. Because what's crazy? At my job, we have this thing called what is it called? It's the deity derby. And so there's a whole bunch of people. It's a derby, right? You gotta throw your balls into this hole, and the higher number you reach, the further your character goes. And every character is a different god or deity that has to do with love and sex and stuff like that. And that's what made me thought about Ishtar, because I was looking at all these different deities. I'm like, where's I was like, hold on, there's a couple of them I'm not seeing up there. That's what made me think of, this freaking pagan god right here. But for me, I consider myself a Christian. I'm not the best Christian. I'm probably one of the worst Christians. Some people could make consider me a fake Christian, but I still have certain beliefs in certain things. And, when I found this out about, Easter, about being about sex and stuff, it just made me wonder about a lot of things. Because I don't know about you guys, but when I was in church, I had a lot of nasty thoughts when I was in church. If any place that had the most dirty thoughts, it definitely was in church. Church, there was just so many dirty thoughts.
I remember as a kid, like, legit being in church during one of the masses, and this is a true story. During one of the masses, and like the priest is talking, right? And he's giving the whole sermon, and I'm looking up at the ceiling, and I was just like, if I was home right now, I would definitely be watching porn. Like, I was thinking about which porn I would be watching, and I remember thinking to myself, why am I in church thinking about porn?
I remember one time, I must have been maybe 11, maybe 10, and there was this one girl, I don't remember, she was much older than I was in church. I just remember her skirt was always so tight, and I just remember thinking like, if I was invisible, man. And I was like, but wait, cause I'll never forget. This is why I learned where to draw the line with admiring and being creepy. Cause I was like, if I was invisible, what would I do? I was like, I'd go to her crib, and then we would look at her in the shower, and I was like, wait, would you like somebody looking at you in the shower while you naked? I was like, no. What if the Holy Ghost do that to me? I'm like, oh my God, that's creepy as hell. Then after that, I never had, I started realizing, with great power comes great responsibility speech from Spider-Man. I started thinking about that, I had the powers, now if I was invisible, I shouldn't be doing things like that. I gotta be doing things to help people that, I was thinking all this in church, and after a while, just I should be paying attention to what the pastor's saying. I don't really have invisible powers. I don't think this is an issue to be worried about right now.
I still remember that movie. They made a movie out that too, Hollow Man.
Oh yeah, I think that's probably where I got where the idea came in my head when I was a kid. Because I was too afraid to see the movie, but I knew I was very aware of the concept of Hollow Man. It's based off a book. There was a book called The Invisible Man that came out years ago, and they did the movie years ago, and they're trying to redo it now with Johnny Depp. They're trying to create their own, how Marvel got the MCU. So the universe is trying to start their own cinematic universe called a Dark Universe. And it's supposed to be Wolfman, Invisible Man, Frankenstein, Dracula, the Mummy, and the Bride of Frankenstein.
I would love to be the Wolfman or.
So they already tried with Dracula Retold. I don't know if that did well or not. I don't think it did too good. Then they tried to reboot it with the Wolfman. Didn't work out that much. Then they tried it again with Tom Cruise and the Mummy. That didn't work out too much. Now they're gonna try again now with the Bride of Frankenstein with Angelina Jolie, but I heard that's not working out right now. So they're trying now with the Invisible Man with Johnny Depp, but I already heard that's not working out right now.
Johnny Depp as the Invisible Man.
Yeah. And The Rock as the Wolfman.
Wow.
And The Rock. Whoa.
Just like you just have
I
to
understand Angelina Jolie as the Bride of Frankenstein because I mean, not for nothing, she did a wonderful job and what's the
Maleficent. You know they got another one coming out this year, right? There's another. I never even seen the first one.
What?
I've never seen the first one.
It's really good. I actually like it.
All my people in the drag scene made me realize how important that movie was. Go, oh my God, do they love Angelina Jolie in that movie?
Well,
what?
Nah, I like Angelina Jolie in a lot of movies.
I thought he was about to say.
Right? Yeah, I thought he had a point. Like I was
no point to that.
I just didn't want to speak over you, so I was like,
no,
okay. Anyways, but there's the whole point to. Are we ready for the tip of the week? We didn't even get to the main subject of the week yet.
Oh, what would be the main subject?
So there's a whole thing with Kodak Black. Everybody's coming at Kodak Black for speaking about Nipsey Hussle's wife, the great late Nipsey Hussle. His wife, well, not wife because they never got married, but
did get married.
They got married, right?
Yeah,
they get married.
They got married. She got another son. Like he got a son by him.
So did they get married?
Okay, yeah, they got married.
So the widow that belonged, the widow. I never know. I don't know how to phrase this probably because the man is the widower, but the man is the widow, right? The woman's the widow, right? The man is the widower.
Yes.
Okay, cool. So the widow of the late great Nipsey Hussle, you know, she's mourning right now. You know, they just had a funeral recently, and Kodak Black was on social media, on Instagram Live, and you know he was discussing how, you know, he'll let her wait a year or so to mourn, but then after that he's like, that's enough, you know, and then he will be trying to be the best he can be to, you know, be her man. Now everybody felt like, hold on, man, this is way too soon to be saying anything like that, man. The body ain't even in the ground yet. You can't be talking about trying to bag this man's wife right now. Who do you think you are? And then T.I. dissed him. Then he dissed him back, and then they do a track, and then he got what? Arrested today?
Yeah, he got arrested.
For what?
I believe there was drug charges, but I do believe that there was also weapons. It was stupid.
Yeah, drug and weapons charges. He's young.
Stupid.
But my thing is, I wouldn't want, like, if you're gonna move on, but do it at your own pace. It could be from the dudes in the ground to right there, or it could be never again. That was my last love. My kids are my love. I might go out and have like fun, but what her decision is exactly what it is. If she wants to be alone, I respect it. If she wants to find love, I respect it. As long as it's not that nigga, because I'm sorry, if you can't, you gotta do something better. And I guess Nipsey was the best for her. I'm mad that he's gone because now he left a woman behind that she, like, that was his rock. That was like, they meant everything to each other. And it sucks that he's gone and she stayed with, like, she didn't even know what did you say that she said? That shit kind of got me. That after he passed away, she didn't know how to live without him. Type feel.
Yeah, she was saying she didn't know how to live life. Like she was just dead. She was like, you better off just taking me with you.
Jesus.
That's something I never, like.
She had tweeted it. She was like, if you're really gone, like, you better off just taking me with you. Like, stop playing and just call me already. That was the day he died.
I would never, like, want to wish that on nobody, and I wouldn't want.
And I'm gonna be honest, right? Like, I'm not connected to, like, the radio world, TV world at all. Like and it's not it's because of any particular reason. I just choose not to listen to the radio like that. Like if I'm going to listen to music, it's music on my phone, like type stuff. So I never really heard of Nipsey, right? So like when he died, it was just like, oh, that's unfortunate. And then I realized like, oh, like I knew of Lauren, and it was just like, oh. And then like just hearing the story, like it's just like, yo, that's like fucked up. And then like I put myself in her shoes, and I was just like, yo, like I feel bad.
Yeah, it's tough.
Yeah,
that's super tough.
It's tough losing somebody.
It's tough losing somebody, but then when you look at it like that is like your partner in life. That's
your half.
That's yeah. Like, can you honestly, like, when you sit there and think about like, yo, like having to like one day say goodbye, like that shit hurts.
And not even say goodbye. It was taken away.
Yeah, it was taken from you.
Yeah, it was a chance to say goodbye.
She didn't.
Oh man, it's R.I.P. Nipsey. And I hope she stays strong. She looks like she's a strong, young, lovely woman with two.
She is hella
kids.
Strong. I give her
and
nothing but
stay
credit.
strong. And I would say take your time.
There was this meme going around. I don't know if you call it a meme, but it was a post where they were like, "This is why we call you every 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
This is why we call you down the time. Then when you don't answer, we keep calling. This is why, we always want to know where you've been and da where you are, blah, blah, blah." And then another guy was commenting under, he like, "Man, please, y'all keep calling us because y'all think we cheated." And I was like, hold on now, wait.
I mean,
I was like, you can't argue if a dude, because I've noticed with my exes, if I didn't answer my phone when they call, the first thought they came to mind, oh, he with another girl right now. Right now, he with another girl.
Yeah, why don't you look at me?
What? Because no. You know why?
Come on, for all females, help us out.
Because like for over, I can't say anything because I didn't really think like that. With me, it was just like, oh, you not answering the phone? I bet I ain't gonna answer the phone either. Like I'm just petty. But with you, with you though, right? If I call you and you don't answer the phone, the very first thing that I think of is, I bet you Frenchie can't find his phone. Every time. Every time. Every single time.
Not even that, yo. I think he's working.
I don't know. No. I wouldn't even think. Somebody could come to me like, yo, you don't think he's with another chick? Nope. Not at all. Nope. He can't find his phone. He'll eventually figure it out, call me back. 2 minutes later, sorry, babe, I couldn't find my phone. I know.
It's the truth.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm glad you got that. So, what is the tip of the week, Reggie?
The tip of the week.
Oh, wait, hold on. We didn't even finish the main topic. How soon is too soon to hit on a widow?
Or a widower.
A widower. Yes, either or. Because I remember when I was a kid, you remember the movie Problem Child 2?
Mm-hmm.
With what was that actor's name? John Ritter.
No.
You don't remember John Ritter from Three's Company? Come on, knock on my door.
Yeah. Yes, I remember him now. Yes.
Three's Company too. Yeah, John Ritter. If you remember the movie Problem Child, he got this kid from the orphanage, and he was the worst motherfucker ever. This kid was this spawn of Satan, just violating everybody, anyone who comes across his path, he would just destroy him. He was Bart Simpson come to life. Have you ever seen Problem Child?
Problem Child, no. But
oh my gosh! So please tell me you seen Problem Child, Harley. And this was I saw this a million times on TBS growing up. This was on TBS.
The same person that didn't see Dumbo.
Yeah.
Didn't see Bambi.
Yeah.
You're talking to me.
Yeah, okay.
You're talking to me.
Okay, well, this was TBS. You didn't need cable to see this one growing up. But anyway, so in the beginning of Problem Child 2, I'm not going to shame you guys for not, seeing
shaming us.
I'm not shaming you guys. But in Problem Child, well, I guess I got to start from the first movie. Like I told you, he adopted a kid. The kid was a horrible bastard. there was a serial killer on the loose, and the kid wanted that serial killer to be his dad. Like, oh man, I like that guy better because that guy's a fucking serial killer. I don't want to be with that guy. But, you know, he had John Ritter, who really wanted to love the kid and nurture him, and, you know, it's a comedy. It's not like a scary movie. But, you know, so it takes forever before the kid to realize he wants to be with John Ritter or whatever. The serial killer decides he wants to get with John Ritter's wife because she didn't like the kid anyway, and she basically wasn't in love with the husband anyway. So he ended up losing the wife, you know, then, you know, they get away from the serial killer. In the second movie, when they move it to the new neighborhood, every woman came to the door with you know, treats for the father. You know, pies, cakes, this, that, all for the father. And I was like, damn, is that what happens when you lose your wife? You just get a whole bunch of women to show up at your door?
Just the kids.
You know? They all want to come and console you right there, right off the bat.
Yes. They're like, oh, he's hurting right now. Let's throw some pie. And then later, my pie.
Now, what about when it comes to dick? Where guys go to, like, you know, how soon is too soon? You know.
Wow, that's a tough question because, like, I guess women are. It depends.
Well, Harley, how soon is too soon?
You can't even say women. Why you gotta like?
Because guys,
because it depends on the relationship.
Guys is different.
You know what it is? I feel like it depends on the
How
person and how that person is hurting.
Like the way Nipsey treated her.
We're not even talking about this. We're just talking about people in general.
In general, like, it depends on how the person who is actually like the widow is like how
widower
is how long they feel like, all right, it's long enough. I've mourned long enough. Like you can't sit here and be like, all right, well, I'm gonna give you this amount of time to, you know, cry and do whatever you gotta do. Because my nigga, you put yourself in that person's shoes, like you gonna say what? Like,
nah, I understand. Like I said,
that's why I want to see Why'd I Get Married 3. They need to do Why'd I Get Married 3.
That's not happening.
They need to. I need to see The Rock try to smash Janet Jackson. She can't do it. She can't do it because all she can think about how she keep killing people in cars.
Wow.
That's the movie I want to see. I want to see The Rock try to hold Janet Jackson because she won't let him fuck.
Like, I saw like the only scene with her running to The Rock. Like, don't get in the car. Please, no, whatever you do, I'm sorry. Just don't get in the car.
I'm telling you.
Oh my god, that shit's crazy.
They should call the movie Why'd I Get Married Again. I'm telling you. It's the perfect end to the trilogy. Boom, Tyler, I did you a favor. Cut
the check.
Cut the check. I don't even need the check. They sent me my ticket when the movie dropped.
Oh god.
I need that movie in my life. I need to see that. I need that in my life.
Now.
Okay, tip of the week.
Tip of the week now. Let me get this out. Make a fantasy lottery. Both you and your partner write 5 sexual fantasies down on 5 separate sheets of notebook, paper, or card, or whatever you choose. Then, I guess you could... Oh.
What?
Both of them could put... One or both of you could put your hand in at the same time.
In what?
In like a jar or whatever. Because remember, it's like pieces of paper. It's like a lottery. Pick it out and say yes. Read it out loud. So I'm gonna say like eat food off of my body type as an example. Yay or nay, basically. If she doesn't want to do it, next one. That could be a little quick spicer up game for you couples out there.
Right.
So my thing is,
I feel like that's an argument.
Yeah. If there was 5 choices, and this is for everybody on Bird that's listening to Birds and the Bees. Please, we want to know your five fantasies if you want. Birds and the Bees.
You know, there's you know, shameless plug, but you know, on KinkyCandyOnline.com, there's card games, sex charades and all this other stuff that if y'all want, I can just grab those cards and throw it in a bowl. And y'all ain't gotta write nothing, so y'all can really surprise each other.
Come
you
on.
can really surprise each other.
Creativity, bruh.
There's several different ones, so I don't have to pinpoint. I can't pinpoint which game.
That's actually, not for nothing. That's actually an idea.
Like,
That's actually a really
there's
good
definitely
idea.
a lot of, you know, sex charades and, you know,
There's
dices
other stuff.
and a whole bunch of stuff that you can throw in that bowl. You know, sex checks, you know, sexual IOUs and all that stuff in a bowl. Y'all can just have that bowl and just make, call it a kinky bowl.
Kinky bowl, patent it.
Yeah, you know, and you know, for any occasion, just dip in your kinky bowl and,
What
you
we
know.
doing tonight, baby?
You know, what we're doing tonight. You go in your kinky bowl and, you know, maybe roll the dice or you take out one of the coupons or sex cards or, you know, sex rates or whatever you decide to get from KinkyCandyOnline.com. And I'm telling you, you know, I didn't think about it just now, but I think that's a lovely idea.
That would be a lovely idea. But I want to hear some ideas you would come up with. Give me top 3. Don't even give me 5. Give me 3 things that you would put in there.
I would love, you know, to role playing with cosplay.
Okay.
Role playing cosplay.
Role play.
And you know, we could play different Disney characters. One night we could do Aladdin, and I play Aladdin, and she play Jasmine. Another night we could be Lion King, and I'll be Simba, and she'll be Nala. But we can't be like, you know, since we're lions, we gotta fuck like lions. So like we can't do nothing like humans. So we have to consistently do it like a lion would do it.
Roar.
What's another card? I gotta be creative with this one. So it's just fantasies, right?
Yeah.
The fantasy. I'll do one. Remember that episode of the Jamie Foxx show when Fancy made like this island thing for Jamie. She like got some fake grass and, you know, Bahama stuff all over decorated in the house.
Wait. The Jamie Foxx show? I forgot the
The Jamie Foxx show when he did the D'Angelo.
The Maui.
I forgot what she called herself.
Ohana something.
Yeah, but he ended up doing D'Angelo as her fantasy. Remember that?
Yeah, and he sung in the background.
So somewhere, I would like to do somewhere in between both of those.
Okay.
That would be another fantasy for me to do.
Harley.
Listen.
Go ahead.
I don't know. I feel like I've tried so many different things when it. Okay, all right. Why is there a bright light in my face?
You guys, you didn't see this, but like this dude grabbed it, like he's sitting on the other side.
Directly
He's literally
in
on the
my
other side of
face.
her, and then he just came across and dived his phone into her face. And we're in the dark, and he's just shining the bright light coming off the phone into her face, and she's like, "Whoa!" You have to dim the light a little bit.
Okay.
You okay?
Yeah. But I don't know. I feel like with sex, I pretty much I've tried a lot of things.
So just pick one that you think was a good fantasy to share to people. Like, what's the fantasy that you lived out?
Give us your dirty thoughts.
A
Bring the
fantasy
homo
that I lived out. Well, one of my exes when we first started dating, he had like this really like he had this thing for like the whole schoolgirl look. Like with the whole costume, the pigtails, the bangs. Mm-hmm. So like this one time, like I had randomly cut my hair and like I cut my own bangs or whatever, and I took a picture and I sent it to him, and I had the pigtails and I looked really cute, and he was just like, "Hey, so you still got that outfit?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So he's like, "All right, so let's meet up." So we ain't gotta tell you everything, whatever. Like. Put the outfit on, have my shoes, high heel stripper shits, like shit that I would not wear outside at all, right? Walked out the bathroom. Long story short, that lasted about 18 hours straight.
Wow.
Like, yeah.
Here's what I'm wondering: did the schoolgirl thing come before Britney Spears hit me, baby, one more time, or after?
At this time?
Before.
No, I'm just talking about. I know for you it was after, but I'm talking about in life.
In life before, bro.
It was before.
There was always something about a schoolgirl's uniform. Especially if they
when I get turned on by that I'm always thinking about the hit me baby one more time, and you know when I was growing up how I turned my puberty on early on. That was all I could think about, you know.
When I was younger, I went to when I was in the islands. If you was in the islands, everybody had one uniform.
Yeah.
So that picture of that type of uniform, there was always Casual Friday, but that type of school uniform I kind of like because it's kind of hurts me somewhat.
It does remind me when I was younger. Man. Remember how? I swear, this is the reason why. This is the reason why fathers do not want little boys around their daughters. Because little boys are, when your hormones kick in, you just looking at every girl like, goddamn.
Oh.
Little boys are nasty, y'all. Little boys are nasty. Me and my friends had this thing we called the chat room, right? And we would like write down what we wanted to say to each other in class, but we couldn't talk. And this was before everybody had smartphones. It wasn't a notebook, it was just a piece of paper. And it was like a chat room. And we would just pass it around each other, and it would be the most dirtiest fucking thing you can think of. We were saying to like, yo, man, I drink her milk jug all day. Like, man, I want to put something in her trunk. Like, just talk about a teacher, talk about classmates.
Glad I stayed by myself.
Like, it was three of us that just passed the paper. There was somebody else would intercept, see what we're reading, and they would join the chat room like, yo, this is what y'all about. This shit is crazy. That one is. Hold on, man. You see the shorty on the left, though? There's this nasty ass little boys. Oh,
so
man.
How did y'all keep track of like who?
We had code names. We all had code names. So if the teacher took it, they wouldn't know who was who. I kid you not. We all had code names written. So no, like if the wrong person took it was okay. We did it anonymous. Like, I don't know who that was. We just found that.
I don't know where this came from. Who is this?
I still have those chats to this day. I'm going to have to read them one day. I'm going to have to bring them in and read them for you guys one day.
Blast them to the past, Kinky. Pass.
They would hate me. The guys would hate me for doing it, but I'm telling you, I'm sure.
I don't even know.
It was right there on the podcast. So, but we'll save that for another day.
Okay. Let me see. Is it wait, did you finish it? Did you do all three? Dag. My turn now. Pressure's on. But I would definitely.
This is interesting.
Like, what you mean?
Because what you mean? Like? Listen, I have to hear this now. This is one of those yay or nay moments for me.
Okay. One thing I wanted to do is dressed up like Spartacus.
Ooh.
Yeah, you don't watch.
So we
you
talk
don't watch
about role play.
Gladiator.
That's all we say. So
I would say
we
like
all
role
interested
play.
in role play.
Okay, so role play was in there. Role play is definitely in there. Then you can do adventures.
What's an adventure?
What is this adventure? This is
What is an adventure?
Please elaborate. I will hit.
It would have to be a position adventure. Like if it says one thing would be like 5 positions in book 2, 300 positions, 65 days. Look up the number. We do all the numbers.
Wait. So you basically just taking a book of positions, and every day you pick a different book.
Yeah, sexual positions, different books, sexual position, different names of the book.
You just get different sex books and basically do different positions.
Yep.
Okay.
The last thing. Damn. Well, one thing would definitely be you sucking tonight, right?
That's a fantasy. Just getting your suck. That's not a fantasy.
Swallow.
Like like a mile high club. Like joining the Mile High Club would be a fantasy. Like, oh, we gotta have sex in the airplane. That's a fantasy. It doesn't even have to be in the bathroom of a plane. You could be in a jet plane, private plane, and have sex. That's still the Mile High Club. What's another fantasy? Actually, that's not a bad fantasy right there.
That's a good fantasy.
I put that on my list of fantasies.
That's a bucket list.
I mean,
that's a fantasy.
That's something that you add on to your bucket list.
What's another fantasy? Fucking on a boat?
Yeah, that's a fantasy.
Oh, I think.
Yes. Oh, no. Riding the waves, make a tidal wave. Yeah.
Fucking on a yacht then. Fuck it.
Hell yeah.
Shit. Why not?
Fucking on a helicopter, but that's still like a Mile High Club. Motorcycle.
Nah, that's dangerous.
Death.
That's fucking.
That's that rush
you
though.
Die.
Listen.
Yeah. Both of us.
You gonna die. You want me to focus on balancing.
I already drove while having sex. I accomplished that. But
same here.
I'm not doing the motorcycle.
You're wild.
What you mean?
What?
Time out, bro. Look, listen. listen.
I have never had sex while driving.
Carl?
Oh, that was you missing out, bro. Listen, man.
I am telling you.
You were missing out.
You are missing out.
That shit is so much fun. Especially when you like going.
How the fuck do you have sex while driving?
It's real easy. Like, you actually got to put the seat all the way back, right? And then you put the upper half and you lay that all the way down.
You gotta
Shorty
spread
can climb
your leg.
on top, right? You got your foot on the gas pedal, and she climbs on top, and she riding, and she just steering. And you just right there with the foot and the brake. Foot and the brake.
Left, right, left, right.
She's steering, and you're just with the gas
Brake,
pedal and
brake,
the brake.
brake.
Gas pedal and brake. That's all you do.
Play loud music.
She's telling you, baby, keep going, baby.
Let you grind, you got baby. Just
I'm telling you,
niggas don't gotta know.
You gotta do this like on a night where it is like 3 o'clock in the morning. You're on the highway and there's no traffic. I'm telling you, beautiful. It's wonderful. It's amazing.
50 miles an hour, smashing it. Reverse cowgirl. Oh god, it was so much fun.
Oh man, that was
gas. Okay, slow down, break, jackass. I gotta merge. Oh,
wow. Okay.
I'm about to. Yeah.
I guess that's another fantasy put on your list, guys. That's another fantasy for you guys.
We want to hear some of you
They
guys.
didn't want to have no
fantasies,
they can list nothing because they done tried all the fantasies. They don't know what to even list anymore.
Yes.
All they got is like we can list memories if anything. We can list the memories.
Oh no. There will always be new opportunities. They got a space. Oh, you can go. I heard now you can go in space for at least 30 minutes now. There's this little space pod that you got to pay millions of dollars for.
Oh, have sex in zero gravity?
You fucking right, my nigga.
What?
Like, yes.
I guess that'd be a good fantasy. Yeah.
Hell yeah, zero.
So
Zero
gravity. Okay.
Ugh.
Okay. All right.
I mean, when you think about it though, like that would be the slowest sex. Like, you can't really. I mean, can you really?
I don't. That might be kind of hard to thrust.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. You
now I'm
thrust-
thinking about it. Like
you're gonna be
really like.
You're gonna be taking real slow ass strokes with that one. Those strokes will be slow.
Imagine she get mad like, yo, bruh, today. Like,
but can that really get naked up there though? Cause it's cold in space, ain't it?
It is freezing up there. But I mean, they got the. I don't know.
You're like,
I was ready to talk
like you've been at one of these. I've
been out there.
Like I went to Jupiter a few weeks ago. You know, the turn on the heat.
Beautiful.
They turn on the heat when you need it. You know? You gotta tell the pilot to turn the heat on. That's all. He got you. Sparky just go to the other room. You know. But yeah, stick to zero gravity. I think that'd be dope.
Shoot, I want to hear some of the fans. I want to hear some others.
So yes, people, reach out to us on our Twitter, Birds and the Bees. Let us know what is your sex fantasies and what would you guys want to do. You know,
shoot, if it's crazy enough, it will go on the podcast.
Now, me per se, I don't know if I can make a video of the fantasy because I've done it, but I love it, so I'm gonna put it on my list of more fantasies. That's just, you know, I would like to do a video with a plot, and it would just be for me and the girl to watch. Nobody will be able to see those movies but me. There's a private movie that nobody. I like the idea of private movie that nobody ever would see.
So that would be private, but you have shown sex tapes.
See, the difference there. And now, I was young. Okay, just thinking. So, you know, the reason when I was younger and I was showing these sex tapes is, you know, one, I was young and I wasn't sure. So for me, it was like validation. You know, the fact that I had a crowd of guys and girls watching and like, yeah, that's how you do it. Yeah, what the fuck? You know what the fuck you do it. You know, so at that point, it was for that as a youngin'. Now I don't need. I'm way more secure in myself than I was when I was 17, 18 years old. So now it'll just be more for the, you know, just the kinkiness of it. That we just had our own private movies that nobody know about, where we dress up as characters and made our own little dirty movies. I think this would be so much fun. That's my fantasy. You know, I wouldn't need an audience for that because I know what I'm doing at this point. I know for sure at this point I know what I'm doing. I don't need that validation no more. You know, now I just really hope all my exes got rid of those videos because my biggest fear is, you know, pedophile got that video. The 17-year-old fucking like, hey man, I was a kid when I shot that. 17 is too young to be showing sex tapes. Even though we was turning 18 a few months later, still,
it counts.
It still counts. We're still over that line, and I don't know if R. Kelly got a copy of my old sex tape. Just been watching this shit this whole time. Yeah, like, man, this kid knew what he was doing. This kid knew how to shoot a video. He took lessons from that Ray J shit.
God, man, that's crazy. Man.
I'm finished.
I'm telling you, there's a sex tape out there in St. Croix. This random DVD out there. I'm telling you, I hope she got rid of it. But worst case scenario, that shit's still out there in the Virgin Islands. Imagine we go through a whole fucking fucking treasure what's the movie with Nicolas Cage, National Treasure? Like they go through the whole fucking adventure trying to find this sex tape in the fucking Virgin Islands. That's a fucking movie right there.
Oh god, I found it.
We'd be like, what's the movie? It wasn't like an adventure movie, but Road Trip. Wasn't that what all Road Trip was about?
Yeah, Road
dudes
Trip
going
was
across
like,
country just so they could get the sex tape back. The sex tape wasn't even on it.
Oh, it
was Tom Green.
Hijacked it.
The whole movie was pointless. The whole movie was pointless. All he basically just went 1,000 miles to smash. That basically was the plot of the movie.
I mean, there have been.
Wait. He cheated, right?
Yeah, he cheated.
He
videotaped it.
And then who he ended up smashing? His girl after that, or the girl he cheated with?
The girl he broke up with his main chick.
And then got with the girl he cheated with.
Yes.
So the whole movie was fucking pointless. That was a pointless ass movie.
That was a genius.
He could have figured that shit out at home.
What? He could have made that out of a phone call, bro.
What did he teach you?
Look, listen. When I was young, I did that twice.
So what did you learn?
That I could literally be like, look, I'm breaking up with you because you're moving on, and that's obvious. So I'm going with the chick that I actually did with. So later, I don't know how I got out of that conversation, but I know I got out of it alive. I know 2 females want to pull out their guns right now and shoot me in the face.
I'm about to make a sexual comedy that's PC. I don't think there's such thing as a PC sexual comedy.
There is none.
And I want to see if we can find that thin line where we can still reach that raunchy Van Wilder, American Pie, Harold and Kumar, real dirty humor, but still PC where, even feminists can see the movie and still be like, oh no, it was a pretty good movie. They had some good points in there. You know what I mean? But it's kind of hard to pull it off. But
it's gonna be hard. There's gonna be a lot of MacGyvering.
Not really. I have something in mind, but I'm gonna save it for a future episode of the Birds and the Bees. I don't want to spoil it so soon.
Cool.
But that was this episode of the Birds and the Bees. As always, this episode is sponsored by Kinky Online.com. And like me and Harley was saying earlier, you guys might want to grab yourself a bowl and grab a whole bunch of card games and a whole bunch of stuff. You can do what Frenchie said about the fantasy. What's it called? The fantasy what?
The lottery.
The fantasy lottery. You say. And then you go ahead and make your own fantasy lottery at home, and you get a whole bunch of cards and whole bunch of, they got sex coupons and
just grab one. Have it spice up your life, ladies and gentlemen.
You have there's different toys and candies and this and that you can use, and you can write that down and put that in a bowl, and then spice it up. See what you're gonna do. So Harley, what is the second tip of the day?
Yeah.
Okay, so apparently researchers have discovered that eating a girl's private organ can save you from fatal diseases such as cancer and heart disease. According to the research that was made in the State University of New York, the most important meal that a man should take is eating a vagina. First, you should know that the medical experts say that the hormones such as the DHEA hormones and oxytocin are being produced during oral sex. These hormones are compatible of preventing cancer to an individual. So yeah.
So eating vaginas stops cancer.
Yeah. If you eat the box,
the Body Squad cures cancer.
Apparently.
You're basically one step closer to being cured from cancer.
Hello, people.
Hey,
This is Audio A.
Hey man, up there, man. What's up, bro?
I have a conspiracy theory about this.
Hey, you think when we came up with this study?
Problem with eating the cat, bro.
See now, I want to know how many female scientists was on this bill.
Who came up with this?
I remember this was a joke one time. What if the cure of cancer was in the vagina? Somebody said this already.
Mm-hmm.
This was a thought already. They already set this up.
Somebody decided to probably do a scientific experiment. They were like, hey man, the juices that come from the vulva or whatever,
That shit is too convenient. You know what's next, right?
What?
You gotta check the dick out. You gotta check.
You gotta check to see what type of cures.
What we saving lives with?
I heard there's protein in men,
In the semen?
Yeah, isn't there?
So we making strong shorties.
Yeah, we make it, and I think we're getting good for their teeth and everything too.
Oh yeah, and it's good for the hair, dog. It's better than shampoo in this bitch.
It's everything. We make them look great, and they help us from not get cancer. It's a win-win for everybody. It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
Win-win situation.
I give you my fluids, you give me yours, and we save each other. We saving each other right now. That's all we're doing. All right, that's it. That's all we need. I can't see.
You know what we're gonna change.
Okay. This is the way. You know what I just realized? You did the sound of me driving going in the back of this podcast.
Yeah, but if it's constant.
I tried. It's still recording. See that red light? See that right? That red? Speaking of red, yeah. But as always, much love. God bless. 2 pieces of chicken grease. I wish you guys a happy Easter.
Happy Easter, ladies and gentlemen.
Whether you're celebrating the return of Jesus Christ or the fertility and the sex and all that stuff.
The Roman way. When in Rome, do what the Romans do.
So whichever way you're celebrating Easter, enjoy, be responsible. Because even if you're doing the church thing, you could have too much blood of like I need some more of that blood of Jesus, man. That blood of Jesus. I don't think I had enough. I need more of that blood. I need to make sure he's here with me. I need to feel him inside. So I need more of his blood. Give me more of that blood. I don't need no more crackers. Move that crackers.
Give me that blood right.
But
we're about to do a live.
Why does blood taste like teleport?
But since we got that out the way, I just want to say 420. Happy 420.
And happy birthday.
And a happy early birthday.
Thank you.
Right here.
I appreciate it. It's the final year. The final. It's the last of the decade. The last of the 20s. Before the dirty 30s. And I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. Growing up, they told us we don't make it this far as black men. So I like to see that. Holy smokes. I'm not in jail. I'm not dead. I don't. I'm not saying it's bad to have kids, but I don't have kids. So sorry, Harley.
Lucky you.
Hey, whoa, wait.
Lucky you.
Wait, hold on. I'm happy to have the one that I have now, because every time I have baby fever, I look at this one and she's just like, mommy, and I'm just like, all right, nope, it went away. It definitely went away. All right, thank you.
I'm just saying, I'm very happy at 29. I'm in a very good position in life. I got my health. I got great friends like these two right here.
Thank you.
We got a lot of stuff in motion, a lot of productions. We got a lot of stuff we're developing. A lot of stuff that's in production right now, a lot of stuff that's in development.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. And we got my family, got my friends. I'm grateful. And I appreciate you guys, because we will have these conversations whether you guys were listening or not. But you're here listening,
Thank you.
So I appreciate you guys for to be here listening to us every week, giving us your opinion on things and, basically being part of the conversation. We really appreciate you guys, because you guys are our family. That's why I am literally going to give away some stuff to you guys. So I'm trying to figure out how to go away. I definitely do need to go away. We got to end the podcast. But I want to figure out how to give away this stuff to you guys. So I don't know how we're gonna do it. Maybe we'll do like a contest type of things. But you know, like I said, we got a couple card games. We got games like We've Never, but We Will. That's like Never Have I Ever.
Yeah.
You know, we got Bride to Be Dirty Secrets. We got Drunk Santa Says.
Yes.
We got a card game called Boobs and Boners.
Yeah.
Another game called Let's Fool Around. We got some sex dices. I believe that might be in Spanish though. I'm not gonna lie to you. I got a game called Foreplay. Another game called Who's the Biggest Pervert, and that was more of a drinking game. So you know, it's basically asking a whole bunch of questions like, you know, what would you do with this? We'll play some of these during Birds of the Beast for you guys, so you guys can see what these games are.
I feel like my liver is going to like
die. Don't worry, babe. I'll show you how strong I have the hardest working liver in the galaxy.
Listen, I survived. By luck, I survived the last one because he decided to bring tequila. All the drinks in the world.
Oh yeah.
Tequila. I survived.
So what y'all think the next drink should be? Our own or something crazy?
Definitely some Daniels.
I will definitely have my Captain cut the check.
We got the beer card game. We got the Naughty or Nice card game.
Naughty or Nice.
Yeah. Another Never Have I Never game, but this one's called I Never Have But I Will. Another, I have a card game called Creative Kisses. There's a whole bunch of creative ways to kiss your partner. We have Ladies Nice Personal Question. This game is specifically for the ladies, for Ladies Nice, where all the ladies getting together and y'all drinking your wine, and you got the Sex Position Coupons, the Mr. and Mrs. Trivia card game, 12 Sex Games of Christmas, Sexy Rendezvous, a stripper straw, 3 stripper straws. Bedroom Command. I gotta tell you, Frenchie, now those stripper straws are all men on it. Just like, like the number 6-pack abs on it. So
it'll be like females.
No, I didn't get any of those. I'm sorry.
Thank you for letting me know.
It's
a good laughter though. No comedy is there.
You just making other noise. I was like, because as you were saying it, I was picturing it. Like I'm in my mind, I'm picturing all the stuff that I have, and you're like, yeah, and all I see is these men on these straws. I was like, I should really let this guy. I should really let him know.
That's a helpful friend.
Right, just let him know those are guys on those straws. Just because you don't see what I'm seeing. I should let you know. I should let you know what I'm seeing right now. It's men on these straws.
Okay. Next.
Another game called Bedroom Commands. Okay. Another board game called Sex Marks the Spot. And I'm telling you, this game looks so much fun. I'm not gonna lie. I read the instruction of this. I'm like, just imagine Jumanji if Jumanji was your partner's body. Or any Candyland or any of those board games. Like, basically wherever you land on the board game, wherever X marks the spot, you have to read the instruction and do that to your partner.
We might take that game from you. That might be one game. Like, what? Give away past that, bruh.
And like I said, we have other, sex toys.
All this could be found on
KinkyCandyOnline.com. Yeah. But like I said, guys, I will have, this giveaway where you guys can get these items for free. Just gotta stay tuned to find out how to, so. To get this stuff now, just go to KinkyCandyOnline.com, sign up for the newsletter, subscribe to the podcast, and make sure you reach out to us on Twitter. Make sure you tell us you're listening to the show, and tell us which one of these games you want to hear us play. I'm not gonna play Sex Marks the Spot with these two, so that's not gonna be one of those games. That's an off-camera game. Yeah, like the best thing I could do is probably hire 2 strippers and have them play the game on camera. But I think that game will get real dirty real soon, and then YouTube's gonna cut the video down, and then I'll have to post it on Pornhub or something. If you want to see more, like I'll have to post it on Pornhub or like OnlyFans or Connect Pal or one of those stuff.
It can be done.
It could be done, yeah. But you gotta let me know what y'all want to see.
Come on, hit us with the likes. We can get it done.
But until next time, much love, God bless, 2 pieces of chicken grease. I will see you guys later.
Later.
Good night.
Stay kinky.